Hello, up-and-coming YouTube professionals. I want to welcome you to my channel, where our motto here is, what we know together, we grow together. If this is your first visit to Innovation Information, then I want to invite you to subscribe so that you won't miss our journey together on our way to success. I also want to invite you to watch this video right here, right that one, right there, right back here, right up here, as it outlines the purpose of this channel. Enough said, let's get into today's video. On our journey to get subscribers, the first thing that we have to do is to get our content before people who will find value in our stuff, and then hit the like button and the subscribe button as well. So the number one hurdle to overcome is to understand that it's harder to get the first 100 subscribers than it is to get the 5,000. Once we have the 100 subscribers, that is, watch how fast this channel grows. This one right here. In fact, I want to invite you to monitor this channel because at the moment, I don't have any subscribers. But watch my growth process. And if I can get the ball rolling on this channel by reproducing the instructions on what those so-called YouTube experts say that this is the way to grow your channel and to get subscribers, then follow the instructions that I give you. If we don't get the subscribers we desire, then we'll do something else until we both have enough subscribers to either refute the information or follow the instructions. The second tip is consistency, meaning put your content out there. I heard somebody say quality over content. Then I heard someone else say content over quality. Now, I'm not particularly sure which one works because I don't have the subscribers yet, but I'm a stickler when it comes to quality because quality is something that people are going to pay attention to. They don't want to see no shabby looking videos or some bad sound. You know how irritating it is to watch a video that was done in 5 minutes and to try to hear what the person is saying because they don't have the microphone or the equipment to make the thing happen. So whether it's quality over content or content over quality, I'll let you choose. But all I'm saying is you got to be consistent, meaning you got to get videos out there. Because if you don't get the content out there, you won't have anything for the people to look at and to hit the subscribe button. So consistency, put that content out there and then gauge it based on your subscribers. And then the other side of that is try to put the best quality out there. If you got a cell phone or if you have a camera or whatever you have, just make sure that you're pushing that information out there, because if people cannot see your content, they can't subscribe to your channel. Make sure that you do your best, your very best, to get that content out there, because that's what people see when they come to your channel. So consistency is my second tip. Number 3, be patient. Don't get discouraged. You're going to have all kind of opportunity to quit. Believe me, I've quit so many times, it's scary. But if you want the results, you got to put in the time. And you got to put in the time in order to get what you desire. You got to be patient. You got to discipline yourself. You got to tell yourself, listen, if there's people out there that's getting the subscribers and getting the likes and people are commenting on it, then so can I. You got to have confidence in yourself, but you also have to be patient because Rome wasn't built overnight. So you're going to have to kind of discipline yourself until you get the subscribers that you desire. So patience is my third tip. The fourth tip that I want to give you today is you're going to have to deal with this whole SEO rule in order to tell YouTube what your video is all about, starting with things like the title, the description, and keywords, which means you don't have to recreate the wheel. You can just kind of reproduce other content creators' information. Watch what they do. Look at their channels and kind of like get an idea of what they did and then put your own spill on it. Because there's nothing like your own personality. Nobody can beat you being you on camera and off camera. But while you're on camera, look at what some of the other people did, like the professionals, and then kind of like recreate what they did. Watch how they do it. Reproduce other content creators' information. Things like the Google search bar. Because do you know Google is the largest search bar out there? And then the second is YouTube. Software like TubeBuddy, vidIQ. Now I know they say these analytical tools work, but what's the analytics on no likes, no comments, or no subscribers. So maybe, that's something we'll analyze later. But, those tools and things, TubeBuddy and vidIQ, I heard they're real good, but we don't have no subscribers, so we don't have anything to analyze, okay? But the main thing that you have to understand is you have to be able to communicate to the YouTube algorithm, people, because what you're trying to say to your live audience has to first be communicated to the algorithm, which is the process or set of rules that calculates other problem-solving operations. See, this is how the search engine sees your content, hears your subject matter, and chooses your stuff without physical eyeballs, eardrums, or the ability to like your video. The YouTube algorithm is a robot, and if we can manipulate it like a robot, Will Robinson, YouTube will put your stuff before every page of everyone who is looking for content on how to get subscribers like we're doing today. And the fifth and last tip is start where you are with the budget that you have right now. In other words, what you're going to use to get your content before the people. Because I reiterate, before you put the cart before the horse, meaning before you go out and invest both emotionally and financially into YouTube equipment, you have to first get YouTube's AI selection process that we just talked about in tip 4, called its algorithm, to put your content, your talents, and your personality in front of people who will click on your video and join your personal community. And I can't stress that enough. And so, where do I start first? That's the quintessential question. Then, what are you going to video with? Because at this point, you should at least have something that you want to present before your potential audiences who are waiting on you. Don't you know they're waiting on you and your content? And so, what camera should I video with? And should I buy a camera or a camcorder? What's the best inexpensive camera that I can buy to get started? Because I started with my cell phone. In fact, I'm shooting with my iPhone 11 right now. So listen, I've been shooting videos for years with my iPhone, from the iPhone 7 to the 8, the 10X, and now the 11 Pro. Because everybody has a cell phone or a tablet. Modern technology has gotten absolutely awesome. These phones right now can produce 1080p to 4K. The video quality is better than some cameras. And here's the kicker. These cell phones today cost as much as some of these cameras. So they better have a quality camera. Have you priced these Apple and Android phones today? I used to rack my brain wondering what I was going to have to sacrifice to get started, devoting about 3 months of research and videos that compared camera equipment, microphones, non-copyright music, things like studio lighting, green screen backgrounds, editing software from Adobe Premiere, iMovie, Nero, Coral Video Studio, Filmora, and Final Cut Pro, which is what I use now. I purchased 2 cameras, a Canon and a Sony, that I allowed myself to be coerced into buying. And this may be my own opinion, but neither one of those cameras produce better quality, video-wise, than my cell phone. The physical eye can't tell the difference between my iPhone 11 Pro and a lot of those cameras out there. And if you can, it's not worth it for me, because YouTube's algorithm has an AI, artificial intelligent eye, and it ain't that particular. So I wasted a large sum of money having to resell things that I purchased, devoting thousands of watch time hours studying the advice of YouTubers who promote equipment from affiliate marketing programs that pay them and even donate their stuff so that folks just like you and I who are interested in starting a YouTube career can contribute to the wealth of these individuals who can afford equipment due to monetization. I can't right now. Well, if you think that you can't reproduce the same results unless you have thousands of dollars of equipment, then I'm going to show you through series of transparent videos how to qualify for monetization, which is You have to have 1,000 subscribers and 5,000 watch time hours within a single month's time. And then you can qualify for these affiliates to pay you to promote their cameras and their products. So don't purchase hundreds of dollars of expensive equipment, my friends. You can produce quality content with your cell phone until you can afford to buy something else. They have 4K capability that YouTube likes, and they will even rank your videos higher just because you shoot them in 4K. And your phone already has 4K, so you don't have to go out and buy all of this expensive equipment, these cameras and things. Just stick with what you have right now. That's my 5th tip. These tips that I just gave you are a theoretical comprehension of the things that I've been studying for over a year now, that I held out from implementing until, I had enough information to start this channel, because I don't want to be giving out stuff that proves to be wrong. So I've done my homework, but we're going to see how it works, and we're going to do it together, because what we know together, we grow together. So if they work, then you should see a rise in this particular channel right here, because not only am I telling you to implement them, but I'm doing the same thing. That's why this channel ended up on your search result. So the number one hurdle that we have to overcome is to understand that we first have to get our first 100, maybe 10 subscribers. Then we can go on to getting to 1,000, or how many other that it takes to become successful on the YouTube platform. Number 2, or the second tip, is consistency. Put your content out there and use what you have, but do the best that you can so that people will be impressed to keep coming back to your channel. Number 3, don't allow yourself to get discouraged. Keep encouraging yourself that you can do this. If somebody else did it, then you can do it, because you're going to have all kinds of opportunity to quit, to throw in the towel. But if you put in the constant effort, you'll be surprised how fast your channel grows. And then number 4, you're going to have to deal with this SEO rule, search engine optimization, because you have to tell YouTube what your video is about so that they can push it before the people who are looking for that particular subject matter. So you're going to have to deal with your titles, your descriptions, and your keywords. And the best way to do that is to reproduce content that other creators have made. In essence, you don't have to recreate the wheel, because if you can communicate to the YouTube algorithm what you're saying to your live audience, it'll place it on the pages of people who are looking for similar content. Watch my channel grow. I'm confident that we can do this together, because the motto around here is, what we know together, we grow together. Until next time. And by the way, don't forget to subscribe, because I want you to monitor this channel just like I'm going to monitor it. Watch how successful we can be. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.